Hello, Ivy here. Just been putting together a review of all the key dates, key activities, key events over the period of 2020 for Harry and Meghan. It's been lovely in many ways to revisit some of those events and look at the photos and things that go with it. Equally, as we all know, British media have not been our friend. But that being said, they've accomplished so much despite all of those barriers. So what I've done, I've put a short list together of key moments in their relationship from 2016 up until the announcement was made that they were stepping back at the beginning of the year. I've then done a very short presentation, a PowerPoint presentation, highlighting key events, key milestones that they have managed to achieve despite, I said, all the barriers being put in front of them. And I think it's good to look back to see what they've overcome and the tremendous success they've had in their independence. And they're only just beginning, and they've done all of this against the backdrop of a pandemic. So it's an unusual one in terms of a podcast this week, but I said it's just a preamble over from 2016 up until January 20. Then the PowerPoint covers all of their achievements, and then there's just a short list of the huge successes, just a summary, just to remind us of the things that they've achieved. So, hope you find it interesting and a walk down memory lane. As we all know, Harry and Meghan first met and went on their first date in July 2016. In November 2016, Prince Harry's Communications Secretary issued an official public statement condemning the British press's torment of his girlfriend, Meghan Markle. In quotes, "This past week has seen a line crossed. His girlfriend, Meghan Markle, has been subject to a wave of abuse and harassment. Some of this has been very public. The smear of the front page of national newspaper, the racist undertones of comment pieces, the outright sexism and racism of social media trolls and web article comments. This is not a game. It is her life and his." End quotes. In September the following year, 2017, Meghan appeared on the cover of Vanity Fair magazine, telling the magazine of the intense scrutiny that comes with being Harry's girlfriend and that it can be challenging. In November 2017, Harry and Meghan announced their engagement. Meghan described their journey as authentic and organic. Meghan said she was naive about what it would be like to be involved with a member of the royal family. Harry said that he tried to warn his future wife as much as is possible, but the couple were totally surprised by the intense interest and scrutiny. "We were hit so hard at the beginning with a lot of mistruths." In May 2018, we had their wonderful wedding at Windsor Castle, where the couple became the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. In October 2018, they began a tour of the Commonwealth and announced that Meghan was pregnant. Meghan was accused by tabloids of flouting her baby bump and touching her stomach excessively, described as virtue signalling by some. Suzanne Moore from the Guardian newspaper condemned the criticism of Meghan. In quotes, "She's not allowed to have those feelings. because her job is to breed in captivity. Another end of quote. Another quote. The Duchess of Sussex is public property as far as the media is concerned. The subtext is that she is devious. End quote. March 2019. Harry and Meghan split from Kensington Palace. Rumours of a rift between Harry and William. More than 2.4 million of public money is spent on upgrading the new residence of Frogmore Cottage. May 2019, Archie is born. Couple announced that Archie will not have a title and will instead be referred to as Master. June 2019. Harry and Meghan announced that they intend to split from the combined charity with the Cambridges and start their own, Sussex Royal. In August 2019, Harry and Meghan were accused of being hypocrites. This was the time of the empty planes fiasco, which, as we all know, the Cambridges had a leading role. September 2019. Sussexes tour South Africa. They take part in a documentary and reveal the strain and the pressure of their life. A quote from Meghan said, "I never thought it would be easy, but I thought it would be fair." End quote. And she was referring here to the tabloids. In October 2019, the Duchess of Sussex sues the publisher of the Mail on Sunday after the newspaper published a handwritten letter she had sent to her estranged father. Harry said he could no longer be a silent witness to her private suffering. He also said, "There comes a point when the only thing to do is to stand up to this behaviour, because it destroys people and destroys their lives." Another quote from Harry, "Though this action is not the safe one, it is the right one. I have seen what can happen when someone I love is commoditized to the point that they are no longer treated or seen as a real person. I lost my mother, and now I watch my wife falling victim to the same powerful forces." End of quote. The following month, in November 2019, Harry and Meghan announced that they would not be spending Christmas with the royal family, and instead they were going to take a 6-week break, which we later found out through yet another leak from tabloids that the 6 weeks break would be in Canada. On the 7th of January 2020, Harry and Meghan visited Canada House in London to thank the Canadians for the kindness and hospitality shown to the couple during their 6-week break in Vancouver. On the 8th of January 2020, the couple announced that they intended to step back as senior members of the royal family and that they intended to become financially independent, while splitting their time between the UK and North America. There now follows this PowerPoint presentation giving details of their successes over the 2020 year. There is a chart upon your screen now, or will be appearing shortly, again giving a few key dates, successes, things that the Sussexes have been involved in 2020. So, for example, we heard quite early on in the year, in February, that Harry and Meghan attended a private event hosted by JP Morgan in Miami. We've heard no more about that, just the fact that it was with such a huge player huge force in the world of finance, and the fact that Harry and Meghan were invited to that event makes one wonder about things that could be happening in the future. So that was one. In April this year, we had Disney Plus and Meghan's commentary on the film Elephants and all the furore around that. A huge success, despite all of the nonsense that certain people tried to activate. Also in the same month, we saw footage after the event of Harry and Meghan helping to prepare and deliver food to vulnerable families in LA, and that was working with the charity project Angel Food. In July, there was the Girl Up Leadership Summit, where Meghan gave an empowering speech. We also had Sussex supporters raising funds over a 6-week period, covering Meghan's birthday on the 4th of August and Harry's on the 15th, raising money for CamFed. And as we all know, that was such a huge success, raised $129.926, which was just amazing in such a short period. And once Harry and Meghan found out about it, they matched the sum with donation from themselves. That was a huge moment, I believe, for the supporters. Again in August, Meghan interviewed Emily Ramshaw, the CEO of the 19th News organisation. Again, I'm sure we will hear more from that organisation with Meghan in the future. Again in August, Harry and Meghan volunteered with the Baby to Baby charity, giving out essential packages for school children ready for the new school year. In September this year, Meghan and SmartWork celebrated their 1-year anniversary of the Smart Set collection, which continues to be a huge success. And then we had the Netflix deal. That's all that needs to be said on that. That's just so significant, so huge, so wonderful. And then in December, we've just been notified about the Spotify deal. And then we heard about Meghan as an investor in Clever Blends. And on the 20th of December, we heard that Archwell are gone into partnership with World Central Kitchen and are providing funds to help create 4 new relief service centres. As I said, this is just a small list, but every one of those are significant achievements. I can't think of anyone in the royal family who's done any of those things or anything similar, even one event, that has had global impact in that way. And here we are, we have a couple starting out on their own, seeking independence, looking at ways to be humanitarian and to earn money for themselves and their family. And every one of those, there are people that 10 plus years later have yet to achieve one. Not all that has been done by Harry and Meghan with the pandemic ongoing. Need we say more? Other than, I can't wait as to what 2021 will bring for them, because they can only get better from here. It's just wonderful. So, hope you've enjoyed this trip down memory lane with the huge achievements that they've done this year, and just a reminder as to why they felt the need to move away from all the game playing and vitriol that was going on since 2016 up until when they made their announcement in January, and then to see what they've achieved in such a short space of time, every one of them with global impact, is wonderful. And I'm sure all supporters will feel very, very proud. So, just like to take this opportunity to wish you all a happy festive season. 2020 has been difficult in a variety of ways for everyone. And let's just hope, as Meghan said, that we can be kind to each other, try and make sure that people are okay. Just going back to basics of what being a good person should be. And let's hope that 2021 will be better, and at the very least it'll be no worse than 2020. Merry Christmas to all. Bye.